Hello guys, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be going through a team for Anime Rangers X that can clear the Ascension event incredibly fast. It is going to be this team right here. So let's get into the builds and curses. My curses obviously aren't that good because I didn't buy the game pass. But we got Fern here with Duplicator, and obviously good stats with Reaper Glasses, Phoenix Cloak, Black Shoes, Ghoul Sword, and Soul of the Riches. Or you could use Soul of the Infinite Riches. Her passive is good for Roblucci to buff him, so he could just output tons of damage. In Roblucci, we have Sovereign, obviously, Hair Curls, Black Coat, Purple Shoes, Ghoul Sword, sort of Pure Agony for 1.8 second cooldown. We next have Crimson Owl with Duplicator. What did I just do? Hair Curls, Phoenix Cloak, Black Shoes, Trident, Soul of Fire, and Hyper. So this is for just outputs of damage. Obviously got Griffith with buffs on Duplicator. Hair Curls, we don't care about the build really. All you need is, well, just use any random soul you want. It's just Griffith's just anything that you want to use on him. You got Utar. I know some people don't have her, so if you don't have Utar, you can just use any other buffing unit. Genuinely, because buffing units are good. Any is fine. So you can use Reaper Glasses, Phoenix Cloak, Black Shoes, Trident, and Soul of Infinite Riches. You can have Capitalist maybe, but the runs might be a little shorter. And then finally we have Stark. For even more buffs to Roblucci, we have Duplicator with Reaper Glasses, Wings of the Valkyrie, Black Shoes, Ethereal Lance, and Soul of Infinite Riches. Now that's all the builds. I'll show you now the curses. For Fern, actually I haven't even rolled anything on there. I'll just roll a bit. Okay, that's good enough. Actually, I'll go for a decreased cooldown, maybe increase of range or health or something. Okay, I'm just taking that. For Lucci, we have ability cooldown and damage. You could probably get better, like ability cooldown and ability damage. With Crimson Owl, we have ability cooldown and ability damage. Now you can see on most of these curses, we have ability cooldown, ability damage, or ability cooldown damage, whatever. With Griffith, we just have cooldown and ability damage. For Lullaby, we have range and ability cooldown. And for Stark, we have nothing again. Okay, it's because these are new units. I have not really rolled on these units. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Now I'll show you how to get these units. So first of all, to get most of these units like Fern, Lucci, and Stark, you go to the Divine Banner and you can get Lucci as a secret, Stark as a 1%, and Fern sometimes appears here every hour rotation. That's how you get Lucci, Fern, and Stark. To get Lullaby, I mean, you can't get her anymore. She was a buffer, so use any other buffer that you have on your hands. Griffith, you obviously get him from quests, then click trials. You see Falcon of Darkness, click this, and then you have to do all of these quests. And then once you get this, use it. Do not get the dark one, get the light one first. And to get Crimson Owl, you have to go to the Ranger stage of Ghoul City, do this, get tier 3. Once you have tier 3s, there's a 5% chance of getting every victory. So that's everything now. Now I will show you the actual run of this event. So yeah, let's get into this because it's going to be very fast, and I hope you guys enjoy this team, so you can use this to AFK. In like 8 hours, I can make 7,500 of these capsules. So you might be making more if you see another video like a type of team like this. But this is a very good team. I've actually macroed with it. If you have 2 times speed, that's okay, but you'll get just a little longer. You only upgrade Lucci, no one else, because just watch this. Look, they killed him, Lucci already. I mean, Lucci killed the guy already. You win in about maybe 10 to 14 seconds, because what you can see is Lucci just gets buffed by everyone. So he consumed some people for damage, and then Lucci takes that damage and increases his own damage, like stacking up all of this. So this is just too much reading for me right now. But this unit consumes any Furin unit within this area, excluding Ubel, to gain 100% damage per unit consumes, stacking up to 1000%. So if Lucci just keeps on consuming units, he will get 1000% more damage, and he will be carrying. Like, look at this. That is insane. Anyways, that is what I wanted to show you today. Hopefully you can use this build. It's very accessible with the new ways to obtain the gear, souls, and all of that. And I'm trying to make this so it's free to play, except Lullaby. Maybe let's find a buffer in the inventory that maybe can replace her. That's actually like obtainable for everyone. Ishtar, a good shout. Nearby allies gain 10% minus 10% SBA and 5% damage while in her range. That's pretty much it. Or you can use Gilgamesh, which what's the passive? Where is the passive? I can't find it right now. Where is it? Anyways, you get the deal. Gilgamesh will make your other units do 200% more damage to enemies. You can also use Omega Dragon Lord, where every 3 attacks he inflicts one of these to all enemies, and Dragon Ball stacks, it weakens enemies in range, which makes your units do more damage to that enemy. You could use Primal Fusion, but he is now unobtainable, so you cannot get him. But or you could get Skeleton Knight. He's a really good unit for buffs. He gives everyone a base 100,000 damage. You obviously get him from not Falcon of Darkness. You get him from the Ranger stage. This Lake of Sacrifice, the Eclipse portals. You have a chance of getting him from Eclipse portals. I recommend farming tier 3. But this is just the video. Let's just give you one more, just a little bit of capsule opening. Now, this is really, really good. You see, I just got 200 rerolls and 7 soul fragments from that. That's really good. And these funny capsules and Reaper capsules, you can use them to get really overpowered gear. Like I have 50 of each. Anyways, this is the video. Hopefully this helps you, and goodbye.